Thank you so very much. What a great crowd we have here in our studio. And by the way, what a week. I've been in Israel for the official opening of the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem. We'll have a little more on that during the show tonight. Now, on the way home, I flew through London. I kind of expected for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to call me and tell me that they had saved a seat for me at their wedding. They must have lost my number. It's just as well. Those royal affairs are a little bit stuffy for my redneck taste. I bet they didn't even have catfish and hush puppies at the reception. Bunch of snobs. That's okay. While I was gone, the Russia investigation, of course, continued. It's become as insufferably long as an Oscar telecast and just as one-sidedly political. Folks in the Department of Justice and FBI who break down someone's door and hold people at gunpoint at 4 a.m. just to get a laptop or some file folders, they're not so forthcoming in releasing documents so that Congress can get to the bottom of whether or not the highest officials in the federal government use their power to politically attack and prosecute folks whose politics they disagree with. Now, if the leadership of federal agencies refuse to hand over information to Congress, which has the constitutional oversight responsibility of those agencies, then we have a crisis. And that crisis is not whether President Trump has used Russian dressing on his salad. Let's hope President Trump orders his Attorney General and the federal agencies to allow Congress full access to all the material that it's requesting. And they need to come clean as to whether their reluctance to give the info is national security or their own job security, in case they should get exposed for having abused their authority by turning their police power into political power. Members of Congress have security clearance. Now, there's no excuse for them not being able to see the full and unredacted information that'll help them uncover whether the law enforcers are, in fact, lawbreakers. And by the way, if they are, they should face some seriously harsh penalties for having abused their power, broken their trust with the people who trust them and pay them, and for having betrayed the faith and honor of the good and decent people in our law enforcement community who unselfishly sacrifice every single day to keep us safe. They really should. Now, on a completely, and I mean completely separate note, this week marks a special occasion. Thursday, May 25th, commemorates the 44th anniversary of my marriage to Janet McCain. We were both 18. We were a couple of months shy of our 19th birthdays. In the 44 years, we have weathered her battling spinal cancer in our first year of marriage, having and raising 3 children, enduring changes of careers in broadcasting, then the pastorate, then the brutal world of politics, and ultimately back to broadcasting. We have been so broke we literally ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and canned soup every day, all the way to being blessed so to be able to build a house of our dreams and being able to get away far more than we ever dreamed of being able to live and earn. We are unbelievably blessed with 6 awesome grandkids that you will surely agree are beautiful, as well as 2 faithful and loving dogs who do absolutely nothing. But they give us joy and laughter. Now, Janet has put up with a lot, but she has been a steadfast, loving, and wonderful wife and mother. We got good advice at the beginning of our marriage. Never consider divorce as a means of solving our problems. Now, let me just tell you this. After all the 44 years, we haven't considered divorce. We have considered murder a few times, but never divorce. So to my wife, I offer my love, appreciation, and my best wishes for another 44 years.